Yo, 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 what up, my people? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, this Edin and Enamorado case is being very, first of all, is actually very captivating and something that I'm very interested in as of late, not because he's an activist, but he's also a Latino activist. And it's very, very peculiar to me that the media, and not only the media, but some so-called fake activists, I'm not even going to put them out, are trying to slander his name and slander the other eight activist individuals. Right now, there's a hashtag going called Free the Justice 8. So definitely, I'm going to be tagging that hashtag throughout the week, getting some more information, giving out some more information. Also, it seems like there's been a media spin campaign in order to not only desensitize but um like sully the water of Eden, right? On Twitter, there's an account going on, and it's being shared by some of these fake activists, talking about how Eden used to be his girlfriend and all this other stuff. Mind you, these are just individuals that are writing things with no proof whatsoever, talking about he had a lengthy criminal record. Again, no proof. They're just writing these type of things, and it shows that the effort of the media that's trying to spin something into a negative, it's showing that it's not being very effective, because a lot of people know what it is, but it just tells you that we don't live in a age right now of information. It seems like we're living in an age of disinformation, and they've done this to plenty of powerful people. If you guys don't remember, I think back in the day, they used to put disinformation on the Young Lords, disinformation on the Black Panthers, in order to for the public to have their names sullied, in order to have a bad taste in people's mouths, because once you do that, then you'll lose respect from the public, and then it'll be easier to take you down, you know. And just to be very frank, I've been doing some research on my own, and I'm finding out not only was Eden um a activist when it comes to, white supremacy, racism, he was also someone exposing the corruption within the police department, which was very noble. But then again, you become a huge target, and we've seen these individuals who are trying to expose the police department, the corrupt ways, how they get silenced, shut, or sometimes even executed due to the fact that they're trying to keep that thin wall of silence. And I commend, Eden and the eight others that actually took it upon themselves to even step forward and want to, talk about these type of things. So a huge shout out to them. So really quickly, I was looking at an article, and it's showing. I'm showing you guys the article right here. It says street vendor activists accused of violence are held without bail by San Bernardino County judge. And right now, people online is talking about that's very unconstitutional. That doesn't make any sense. How come they're trying to do this to a individual who was very prominent, not only in certain blocks and certain hoods, but he was very prominent in the community as a whole, right? Because he was trying to bring peace and keep peace, not trying to divide like certain fake, activist individuals. You know what I mean? Throughout this whole thing, it just tells you what it pretty much just says, the pretty much what was going on in the case. And it says prosecutors did not want to provide a fuller account of the alleged crimes going on in the investigation. The others charged are Enamorado partners, Wendy, and everybody else is being named. But it's very interesting how they don't want to say what more do they have, because it seems like they're either trying to fish or they don't have nothing at all. Down here it says all pled not guilty to the charges on Monday morning, San Bernardino County courtroom. Judge Sheridan did not set bail in order um, and order them to be held in police custody with the next court date on December 28th. So that's in a couple of days. Unfortunately, they missed Christmas with their families, and that's messed up. But it is what it is. This is what happens when you're an activist. These certain things will happen, according to court records. No bail was set due to the public safety concern. This is what the judge said. I'm sorry, a spokesman said. Rodriguez said, spokesman for the San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office, adding that the sheriff's department requested the no bail hold. So, again, this is an individual that's going out of his way to expose these individuals, and this is what they wanted: no bail. Now, I'm not going to go into no conspiracy theories. Hopefully, Edin is going to be safe in jail. Hopefully, Edin is gonna be right in jail. Hopefully, they treat him good. But it seems like, and I won't be surprised if something funky goes on, and he might either come out hurt or he might not come out at all, because we know how these police officers do. We do know how the court system is, and we do know the system of white supremacy. When they want to shut somebody down, they will go out their way, make bogus charges in order to silence you. And it seems like that's what's happening right now. It seems like that's what's going on right now at this very moment. So I was looking at his TikTok, and his TikTok is pretty interesting, because not only does it show his activist work, but it also shows a lot more that the media is trying to basically avoid, and saying that he's manipulating. So let's take a look at his TikTok real quick. One thing in particular, like, check this out.
The company where she works not only terminated her, but they came with us today.
Already been terminated.
So we are here with the CEO of Simplified, and even though this wasn't Houston or Simplified's fault, they have terminated the employee that did this to the female street vendor. And not only that, this Friday, they are going to have a buyout, and it's all paid for already. And the vendors will be catering to all their employees. And also, they brought their truck here. They do billboards as well. Look at that, supporting street vendors here, and they're doing the right thing, even though they didn't have to. So I'll give it up to you, Ash. Okay.
Now, thank you. We really like to support our community, and thank you for the cause that you believe in and we also believe in, because the right thing needs to be done. And what happened to that lady was not right, and we don't condone to any activity such. And we are here to support the community. We want to do the right thing. Absolutely support your cause.
Yo, shout out to him. Shout out to him. It seems like there was a racist situation. A lady that was pretty much doxxed, rightfully so. If you're a racist and you go out your way and you harm individuals as a racist, you are rightfully so to get doxxed, and those consequences of that, harm should be termination. And shout out to the company. They didn't have to do all of that, but they ended up doing it because they wanted to save face. And hey, as a company, I understand. As a business owner myself, I understand. I'm trying to save face as well. You know what I mean? If something crazy happens of one of my employees, because let's be honest, regardless if it's out of work time, you still represent a company. They employ you. You are, part of their bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that this lady went out of her way to not only practice her racism, but being part of the vicious attack of that racism, shows that she had malicious intent. And I'm glad that that not only the company but the CEO himself said, "Yo, we're not standing for that." So definitely shout out to them on that. Now I'm gonna see some other parts. Mind you, this is me just looking through his thing. So let's just check this out. It says update. Let's see what it is.
Local street vendors lost their fruit carts and trucks in the 10th Freeway, Alameda fire.
perdido mucho hoy? ¿Eh?
Andito, she's like crying and all
Quiero
that.
dar entusiasmo para el video, además de tu GoPro, y también para usarnos
Y aquí también para que ahí cooperache, cuando siento me cuesta gracias.
¿Usted estaba ahí? ¿Qué fue lo que sucedió? So I'm here with Rocio and the other vendors that were victim of the 10 freeway fire. They lost everything. 21 cars were destroyed. The government, no city officials has contacted them. They need to work today. They don't need to work in 6 months. They need to work today. They live day by day. So thank you to the Riveras that are here and Ecologica that is giving her a free makeover. They brought turkeys, food. She received money. Because we called on everyone to call your elected officials to have some action now, not tomorrow, not in 6 months. You know, do not forget about the vendors that had 21 cars destroyed.
Yo, shout out to him, bro. Listen, I didn't know nothing about this dude until he got arrested. And fake activists out here, they don't do this. They rather take your money, open up a bullshit ass museum, make it into a nightclub, and take more of your money and don't tangibly help out your community. This dude is helping out his community. Shout out to him. I should be doing more stuff that for that. You know what I'm saying? This is inspiring me to do a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But it's so wild to me that this individual is being targeted like this, and I think it's extremely unfair. Extremely unfair. I don't condone the way the media is portraying this guy, and some of these individuals out here portraying him, but it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think. Free the Justice 8, and definitely tune back in for another video. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.